Welcome to the channel. This week we're going to do film photography. Black and white with different types of filters, red, orange, yellow and Graz. No computers here, purely analog photography in the simplest form. I managed to purchase some filters during the week at kind of a bargain sale in a photo shop here in Graz. So I managed to get a red, yellow and an orange filter and the equivalent Graz filters.
I think we could shoot sky over here with a red Graz. So that should darken the sky as well.
So a little introduction about filters. Colored filters control the contrast and they work by the opposite colors in the color wheel. So for example, a red filter will block out blue color, such as the sky, making the clouds pop. While a yellow filter or an orange filter pretty much does the same except to a lesser degree. While a yellow filter is quite good for smoothing out the skin tones in portrait photography, while a green filter will emphasize the blemishes in someone's skin. So a little bit about graduated filters. Colored Graz in this video we're using to bring contrast into a certain area, usually into the sky, and that's why we don't need exposure compensation. However, if you've got a full filter, like a whole complete red filter, orange or yellow or pink, you will need to apply exposure compensation. But for Graz, you don't need to do that.
So I've got the Olympus OM1 and I'm going to use some filters today. I've had this for quite some time and I'm going to photograph the scene behind us. So using this guy here, which is a yellow Graz, I'm going to just slide that guy in here. So I'm going to just darken the sky a little bit. I'm going to try that out and then I'll try a red, just complete red or yellow. Okay.
First I use a yellow and then I try out a red Graz to control the sky and darken the sky while keeping the details in the lower half of the image. When using colored filters, you need to consider exposure compensation. I wouldn't rely on the meter that's built into your camera. Instead, I would put the camera in manual mode and take exposure for a flat scene with a red filter. Take note of the exposure for this and take note for the exposure without the filter. There should be at least a 3-stop difference. Now there will be a 2-stop difference for an orange, a 1.5 for deep yellow and a 1-stop for a yellow filter. And now if your camera is not metering correctly, you need to add the appropriate exposure compensation. So I do hope you found this video informative, useful. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, there's a little button there that says subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you find out about the latest video that's coming up. My next video should be coming up next week, probably on film photography. I've got about 4 cameras on my desk filled with film, halfway through being shot, so I've got quite a lot of stuff to go through and I've got lots of other ideas. So I try to get a video out as soon as I can, and if you have any questions, comments, please do leave them down below and I'll be sure to answer them. Thank you for watching.